Rap is out of control.
Let's go back a little bit to the Symphony.
Okay.
To Marley Marl and that In Control album, and what I believe is easily top 3 greatest posse cut of all time.
Definitely.
Easy.
First of its kind.
When did you know that record was going to get made? And were you all in the studio at the same time writing?
I knew the record was going to be made the day that it was recorded, which was the same day that we shot the back cover for the Marley Marl In Control. We were all by the Learjet.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that photo shoot, everybody was going to Marley's crib in Astoria, his apartment, to record this one last song. And it was supposed to be Kane, G-Rap, Craig G, and MC Shan. And I happened to be driving, and they needed an extra set of wheels going over there. And so I drove Craig, and I can't remember who else was in my car, but I drove Craig and went over there just to hang out, just to watch the process. Shan didn't show up, and Marley told us later that he decided he didn't want to be on the record, so it was going to be just those 3 brothers. And I was just chilling, just watching those guys. You know, one dude was in the kitchen, one dude was in the living room, one dude was over here. Everybody's kind of writing their rhyme to the beat, and I'm just sitting back, excited, like can't wait to see what they're going to do. When it came time to lay vocals down, there was a hesitation among all 3 of them about who was going to go first. I think cats wanted to hear what other dudes had before they laid their joint, just in case they had time to fix a couple of lines. So Marley was like, "Yo, Ace, you got a little something just to spit, just to warm the mic up, get these guys, loosened up." And I was like, "Yeah, I got something, Had rhymes in my head. I used to walk around with 10, 15 memorized joints. So I just went in the booth and I laid that verse that he later decided to keep on the record, and history.
The rest is history.
But here's the thing that I heard, and you didn't bring this up, but I had heard that when you got on the record, it created beef between Shan and Marley because Shan didn't think anyone else was going to be on the record.
I didn't know that, if that's true. I know that he decided not to be on the record. That was his decision. It was going to be those 3 brothers on the record. I don't think Marley had any intention on keeping my verse until he heard it connected with all of the other verses. And I think that Kane, if I'm not mistaken, Kane said in an interview that him and G-Rap pulled Marley to the side and was like, "Yo, dude kind of alright." Like, they didn't know me. They didn't really know me. He's like, "Yo, dude is kind of alright. I think you should keep him."
Right.
So they helped the process along. And that's how I got on the record.
What about the last line, next up for the Symphony? Like, how did that...
I think that was Marley came up with that.
All right.
Yeah, I think Marley came up with that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's that. I'm done. Now I can shut up for the rest of the day.
I've every time Ace comes up here, I can't help but say, like, Ace is one of my favorite MCs.
Yep.
Even within the Juice Crew, is so much talent. I mean, G-Rap's my all-time favorite, hands down MC. Like, just kills it.
Super lyrical.
Yes, exactly. And then he had that. He walked that line of, like, intelligent street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he had that going on. You were just like the subtle, like, you weren't the flashy, but you were just like, you just hit them. You were like the foundation. Right. Everything you did was always like just hard, you know what I'm saying? But in your style, you know what I mean?
I try to be consistent, and the reason the fire always stayed burning in me is because I was on the label with all of this talent.
Right.
And if you wanted to have any shot at even being considered okay, you had to continue to step up. And over the years, not really necessarily getting that nod or that stamp of approval or whatever, that kept me going, and that's why I keep doing records, because I'm still trying to prove myself.
Right, no doubt,
real.
and still touring the world, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, you got to have some touring coming up soon, right?
Well, we just came back from a crazy.
That's true.
The whole month of May, we were in Europe.
Right.
And, we did England, we did Poland, we did Switzerland, we did Germany, we did France. We did Estonia. You ever been there?
No.
Should go there.
Nice.
Incredible tour, 20 shows in about 27 days or something like that.
Awesome.
And so now in July, the festival season starts.
Yes.
So we got the Alpha Fame Festival coming up.
Nice.
We got Hip Hop Kemp coming up.
Nice.
So I'm on all of those festivals, and I'm not on Splash, but I'm on all the rest of the significant festivals. So I'm excited. Yeah,
that's always a great time to go to Europe, is for the festivals where you're rocking anything from 15 to 50,000 people out there. So that's definitely a great look.